G'day everybody, how you going today? It is so good to see you. I do hope you are super well. And yes, today it is the unboxing of the 85mm 1.2, the very first fully autofocus, fully aperture, fully metadata compliant Nikon Z85 1.2 lens. This is a first. I'm super excited. As of today, they are shipping around the world, and I've spoken to a few of my contacts around the world, in Europe, in North America, and there are a lot of copies out there. It looks like Nikon has worked super hard to try and meet demand with this lens. I'm sure, my personal belief is they're going to have sold an absolute ton of them, and there's no way they're going to meet all orders, but I have a feeling there's a lot of units out there. Anyway, let's just jump into having a look at what this lens looks like on a Z9, also on the ZFC, talking a little bit about its spec. Don't forget to check out my pre-launch video, an absolute opus, an absolute homage to this lens. I photographed it in many different types of situations, including portraiture, environmental, landscape, night, video. I did it all. It's all in there, and it really showcases this lens. And that was a pre-production version. And to the best of my understanding, I'm not sure anything physically happened differently with the lens from that version to the version that we will see today. But firmware was not finished. It was not optimized. So if this lens gets even better than the lens that I got to play with, damn, that's exciting. Anyway, let's very quickly do this. It's just going to be a quick video. Let's do it. Now, this tiny little box, it's got quite a lot of heft to it. With the version that I received, I never saw the retail box. It's in keeping with all of the other retail boxes that we've seen. All right, let's get into it. Quite frankly, we're here for the pièce de résistance. Now, it comes with this bag. Thank you for that. We used to get padded bags. They were a bit more substantial. All right. Now, I have to let you in on a little secret. When I was sent my pre-production copy to make the review with, I didn't realize that the lens hood was hidden. If you look there, you don't really get a sense of there being anything else in there, but the lens hood is actually hidden under this piece of foam. And there it is. I never knew it was there, and I never played with it. It was never part of my video. Anyway, that's pretty funny. I just thought they hadn't made them yet, and because it was so early that it was okay. They just didn't send one. But let's look at that first, because I haven't seen it. Yeah, that's quite substantial, isn't it? Anyway, there's our lens hood. Let's go to the main game. Now, I think this thing looks outstanding. It feels outstanding. It's around 1.1 kilos, just a little bit heavier. It's got 11 blades in it, and it's got lots of lenses and lots of groups. That stuff, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. How does it perform? Well, hopefully this copy performs the same, if not better, than the one that I was using a month or so ago. Yes, it's got a heft to it, but with that heft comes gravitas. It's actually lighter than the Canon version by 50 or 100 grams. So I think that's a good effort that it's come in lighter than the Canon version. Let's pop on that lens hood so we can just see how beastly it is, because honestly, yeah, that's pretty beastly. Absolutely outstanding. It looks very serious. I like the fact that it looks serious. It is serious. It comes with a serious price tag, as we know. And check out my video here comparing 4 different 85mm lenses. Yes, I don't have all the 85mm lenses. I'm sorry. If I did, I would have done more. There's only so many 85mm lenses one person can own. A great alternative to this lens is the 85 1.8S. And even the Viltrox, as I showed, is another option, along with the old 85 1.4, the previous flagship to this lens, which is a significantly different lens, both in size and in technology. Now, I know some people don't agree with me. I look forward to seeing you doing yours side to side, and I look forward to your conclusions. We all kind of have different parameters, but one thing about this lens, for starters, is it works real-time autofocus, and it will keep up with moving subjects, fast-moving subjects. I've already proved it. It does it. My 50mm 1.2 does it, and that is a 2-year older lens. So this is fast. And not only is it fast, but it's optically fast. You get that 1.2, you get that light, and you can shoot this lens at 1.2 and be absolutely comfortable that you're going to get the level of sharpness and rendition and flare suppression and everything else. You'd be confident that you can get it wide open. This is what the Z mount, this is what the S-class lenses especially give us today. So sure, there's a premium. I think the previous flagship lens is around 60 to 70% of this price, somewhere in there. But I do think you get way more than double the value, and it's not double the price. So I think it's all in there. Straight up, wow. I've actually not seen it with the lens hood on it. And yeah, that's something quite epic. You know, just thinking about this lens, I can't wait to see the 135 1.8. I think that's another lens that's going to blow us away if you're interested in this sort of space, this kind of 85, 105, 135, short depth of field space. It's the space I love to live in. As I said in my original launch video for this thing, it's the best lens I've ever used. It's a lens I've been most excited about ever. All of that's still true. Here's a look at what that looks like. Absolutely outstanding. Now we can see here, for those who haven't seen any of the other videos, we have our one function button. That's it. We have this ring here, which is traditionally the aperture ring, but you can use it for, you can program it to do other things. And we have this beautiful, well dampened focus ring, which you can use. Absolutely. This is a cinematic lens. This makes everything you pointed at cinematic. And it's all about that short depth of field. Now, I've read my comments. There's hundreds and hundreds of comments. Some people don't like the idea of shooting wide open. And I'm so excited about that. What I love about being a photographer is we use both our creative mind and our technical mind. We are artists, and what we do is subjective. Everybody likes something different. There's no right or wrong when it comes to this sort of stuff. If you want to shoot at f2, if you want to shoot at 2.8, 5.6, even f8 with a lens like this, then you can go for it. I probably wouldn't buy this lens if you were going to shoot at f8, to be completely honest with you. It's for people who want to shoot wide open at that 1.2, who want the depth of field. There are a few other things you get, like it is faster than the 1.8, and we also did show that the suppression of flare, chromatic aberration, ghosting is done best by this lens. Absolutely. So you get more than just short depth of field. It's the fastest for speed. It's the fastest for light. It's the best for depth of field, and it will have the most suppression, the most coatings of any of these lenses. Check out my videos. All right, now we're going to jump over to the ZFC. Let me just have a quick feel of it though, now that I've got this thing. Wow, and this just reminds me how ridiculously stable. The I don't know how Nikon are doing it with the Z9, but it is so stable in video mode. Unbelievable level of stability. I'll be doing a lot more videos about this lens because I think it's super versatile, plus it's my happy place. Plus I think there is going to be a lot of interest all over the world for this lens. Very exciting. All right, let's take a look at it on the ZFC. And by showing you the ZFC, all I'm really wanting to do is show both ends of the spectrum, that you can use this lens if you want to and get a 127.5 millimeter field of view here, cropped. It'll work. It'll work fantastically. This is an option. Can you hold it? Yeah, totally. It's not that ridiculously heavy. And I mean, it's kind of crazy, but it's true. Sounds like a song, doesn't it? But let's have a look at this anyway. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That is fabulous. And we have got everything we would want to have right there. So there it is, working on a ZFC. All right, everybody, well, it's here and I can't wait to do more with it. Please do let me know in the comments below anything you would like me to do with this. And I will try if I can, if I have the resources and the budget and so on. Please let me know in the comments below. What are your thoughts? Are you going to be grabbing one of these or not? Will you stick, if you're in the Z mount, with the 1.8S? or maybe you're F to Z adapting, or maybe you're Viltroxing. These are all good, valid options. All right, let me know in the comments below. It's been so good to see you. If this is your first time here, I would love to see you again. So please do subscribe, please share, and please like. All right, bye for now.